All right guys, today's video, we're checking out MBRP exhaust offering for the new Honda Civic Type R. Hey guys, Martin Barkey here. Welcome to my garage. Today, I've got the 2020 Honda Civic Type R on the hoist. I've got a really sweet product offering from MBRP I want to show you, but first, we're going to see what the factory sent us. So, for a small car, man, do they make a big exhaust system. I'm going to start with that flange up there, and you can see you've got the flange, you've got pipes, you've got resonators, mufflers, all the way back here too. I'm going to come to the end to the tri-tip setup that we've seen from the factory. Now, this is a customer's car. He's already removed 2 factory mufflers that would sit in this location. So normally you'd have the 3 tips and you'd have 1, 2, and 3 mufflers. 3 mufflers, 2 more resonators up there. Man, it's a big system. But that's the factory. Now quickly, before we jump away from this, I want to show you this piece as well. I've taken it off the car and put it here for a reason. At MBRP, we've done something a little different. While the other guys are sending you this as a cat back, we've included this front pipe as well, and you're going to see when we get under the car, we now make a complete cat back. It's truly from the down pipe back, not just from the front pipe back. So in a stock configuration, this setup would be sitting here like this, and again, your down pipe would be there. So there is a full factory setup. The MBRP replaces everything from the down pipe back. That being said, let's get under here. I'm going to show you what we got. So as I always mention, MBRP is a compliant company, so you guessed it, that cat is up there in place. You're going to see we've got 3-inch mandrel bent high flow tubing. We've got a flex coupler here. We snake in and over. Really sweet TIG welded high flow resonator here, utilizing all the rubber hanger locations. Now here's something cool. We've put this piece in addition to allowing for a optional resonator to be bolted into place. Does not come with the kit because the car sounds really, really sweet, really mean the way it is. But for anyone that wants to just kill a couple extra dB, we do have an optional resonator that'll bolt directly in there. Now, things get really busy and really, really cool back here. I'm gonna start with this ball flange coupler. I'm gonna go stainless steel, laser cut bracketry, utilizing all the rubber hanger locations back here. We've got another TIG welded high flow resonator. And I'm going to jump over here quickly. This is Helmholtz technology. This basically allows us to take out any unwanted drones that may find their way into the cabin of the car. And you bet we've used this technology on the Honda Civic Type R. Now, talking about sweet and how good everything else looks, look at this. This tri-tip setup is just, to me, this is just killer. It looks amazing, looks great under the car, it looks great behind the car, and really what's doing that? You bet. You've seen MBRP adding carbon fiber tips to a lot of our offerings now. That center tip is 5-inch OD, and the 2 tips on the outside are 4-inch ODs. You know what? It looks good. Let's get it outside. We're going to take it for a rip. I'm going to show you just how good this one sounds. All right guys, we've got the Type R down on the ground. We're gonna take it out on the highway, see what it sounds like. As I always do in this segment, I just roll it through the gears real quick, real fast, low RPM. First thing I can say is this is a super big and deep exhaust note, much bigger, much deeper than factory. There we are, I'm in 6th gear already. I'm under 2,500, I'm doing over 60 miles an hour. Yeah, sports car exhaust note for just that, a sports car. Is it so loud you can't have a conversation? No, not at all. Is it going to turn heads when you start rolling through the gears? Yeah, all day long. Now keep in mind too, for those that do purchase this and find they want to soften it down a little bit, remember I mentioned earlier when we were under the car that we do have an optional resonator that you can bolt in after the fact if you want to. Now that being said, conversations, still have a conversation here all day long, and here I am, I'm getting up mid 60s, high 60s, and it's quieter up there than it is down even in the 60s. range. So now, cruising, yes, but the downshifts are so sweet. Let's hear this with a little bit of RPM put to it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to shut it down there. Throw it in sixth. So there you have it. Not only does it look so sweet on this car, but it sounds big, it sounds sporty, it's got great throttle response, it's got that deep, big, just a big exhaust note. So you've seen it all, you've heard it now. You're gonna go check that out, and I want you to look up part number 49013CF. And of course, you're gonna do that at MBRP.com.